How's it going, YouTube? This is Splattercat once again, playing a bit of Dungeons of Dredmor, Realm of the Diggle Gods. As you recall, we were clearing out these little bastards down here. We were just going to town wrecking monsters in this zoo. And we're going to continue wrecking monsters, and we are just going to keep banging on fools, just all day long, taking our axe and just applying it to monsters directly to the forehead. I hate these ghosty things. These ghosty things annoy the hell out of me. You gotta chase them around. I really don't like being kited. I legitimately get frustrated when I get kited. Alright, and had I taken the roots of Scatha, we wouldn't be having this issue, but anyways, there it is. We have cleared our first monster zoo. It will not be our last. The monster zoos will get nastier as the creatures start shooting fireballs and all kinds of crazy stuff. I appear to just have been nailed with some kind of debuff here that makes me dull. So I'm not really worried about too much more on this floor. Now that we found the monster lair, or the monster zoo, and we finished it off. Give me your children, Diggle. Alright. Now that we found the monster zoo, we don't have any ridiculous surprises waiting for us around any turns. There could be a boss monster here and there, though. What happens when I flick this switch? Oh, we get mana back. Alright. Let's get mana'd up. We are going to drink from the fountains. This water tastes foul and you feel stupid. Well, that's nothing new for me. I'm used to it. It's all good. And Tesla's Bolt. Now that that acid pool has gone away. This water tastes foul. You become sick. Lingering weakness. Fantastic. It's only a -1 HP nerf though, so we'll be fine. And my poor heroic foot is just... My foot is doing a lot of work. I really do need... I owe my foot a pedicure. I owe my foot some kind of thank you at the end of this adventure, presuming I'm still alive. Which hopefully we will all survive this and we will have a beer at the end. Me and my foot, that is. Unless you guys really want to come out to Santa Rosa, but... In any situation, we're just going to keep on exploring this floor. We're dangerously close to our next level up, so I would like to level again. I'm going to let this Diggle trigger that trap. And there's another stairway down. I'm really starting to feel a little nervous about the fact that the entire top of the map is blocked off by that boss mob. That does kind of scare me in the effect that we may need to level in that region. We may need to knock off some monsters. And here we are with some more Loot Fisk, which we can never have enough of. I enjoy getting freebie items from the Loot Fisk shrine. I think I'm gonna cut right here, and then go downwards, and just see what we can see down here. We have done a remarkably good job thus far avoiding death. That stupid acid trap. Oh, I forgot about you. I completely forgot about this guy. So we do still need to deal with him. I'm gonna eat some Diggle eggs. He is still here. And he says that he requires assistance. Oh, he countered on us. Oh, we countered on him. We dodged him, alright. And our health is low again, so we're gonna back off for a second, get a little bit of health back. We don't want to get overzealous here, we don't want to overstep our bounds. And Monster Zoo cleared! He was apparently the last critter. And what was our reward? Akmag, the Sufferer of Taverns. And let's see if Akmag was worth the effort. Akmag adds a bunch of stats that I have no idea what it does, so let's go ahead and track these down on our little effects list. It looks like it gives us some transmutative damage, and it also appears to give us magic resistance. A large amount of magic resistance, enough so that it's tempting to lower our trap affinity. And actually, we're hitting pretty hard, so I'm almost tempted... What does this question mark do? Oh, go away. Alright. I thought the question mark might tell me exactly how burliness was contributing to my overall strength. We're hitting pretty hard, so I think I'm going to take a damage nerf in order to become more resilient, because as we go to the next floors, they're going to start hurling more and more fireballs, they're going to start throwing more and more damage at us, and it's going to be unpleasant. It's not going to get easier from here, it's only going to get nastier. I'm going to get rid of some zombies, take care of these deaths, get rid of this Toxablobby, grab a silver ingot, because as a crafter we can never have enough objects to craft with. Some of the best gear in the game is craftable, and if you can actually come across the recipes, you can end up in a really good position. And there we are, the golden axe. That is what we are looking for. If we can get to dual wield those, we are going to be in just a remarkable position. We're going to be in a position where our damage is going to be more or less taken care of. We are going to steal from this thing. I feel like after that last engagement, my food supplies are a little low. Why is my inventory not showing up when I click the inventory button? There it is. Alright. Maybe it was just sitting there blinking the whole time. No, it actually didn't want to open. Okay. Take a look at my food stocks here. I do have some steaks. I do have aged steaks. I'm going to buy the grilled cheese. I'm also going to buy the omelet. The cheesy omelette du fromage. The Danish, not so much. The aged cheddar. We did get 2 cheese omelets, so that puts us in a little bit better of a spot. I need to transmute some stuff real quick because we are just not having enough inventory space. And if there's one thing I hate, it's having to scrimp and save inventory space. We're going to get rid of this stuff. Sorry, XubenKraal, you're going to have to take one for the team. We're transmuting you. Bolt of Squid, you are getting transmuted as well. I like to apologize to my items before I send them to a fiery Lutefisk-filled hell. I'd feel bad if someone was going to send me to Lutefisk hell, so I feel like it's only fair that I apologize to my items too, and that was a moronic move. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to eat my grilled cheese sandwich now to make myself feel better. Nothing says home like grilled cheese and soup. And I feel like XubenKraal needs a little bit of TLC right now. He's had a long ass day. Wait for the smoke to dissipate. This baddie is just not sure. Oh, he wasn't aware of my presence. Never mind. I was gonna say he didn't know what to do. I was coming right at him with 2 axes. It's understandable. I wouldn't know what to do if someone was coming at me with 2 axes either. I am not gonna sit in the plague zone and just get wailed on. I know that the game wishes I would do that, but I'm just not gonna gratify it by doing it. We did find an altar of Krong, anvil of Krong. I'm thinking this is a good time to start beefing up some of our other items. The fine iron axe, the aluminum helmet I think is here to stay, so let's see if we can get a... Krong is pleased, we lucked out. And it looks like we got, what does that little symbol mean? Ah, it's ethereal damage, so we can always use more damage, as long as Krong is pleased. I hate it when Krong is angry at me. He refuses to answer my questions. He likes to be like, oh, well, you know what you did, but I'm not going to tell you. Krong is just generally kind of a beezy when he's upset. Keep up the momentum of combat. I don't feel like that's going to be that useful. I'm going to start... I need to start looking into other skill trees. I get more dodge from Lucky Pick, and I do want more dodge, or more nimbleness, I'm sorry. More nimbleness from Lucky Pick, and Lucky Pick is actually going to keep us from busting our foot up anymore. My poor foot has finally earned its reprieve. So... And I stepped on yet another trap. That one was hidden behind a door, though. I have an excuse. That one was not my fault. That's an acid sprayer. Ugh. Is there a big mouth up here? There's not. I'm kind of scared. Okay. So we disabled the acid traps, which, as you'll recall, I mentioned hurt a lot. I generally try to avoid them. I use the word generally a lot. I've realized that quite a bit since I started making Let's Plays. I just use the word generally. I generally use the word generally. Amidst other options, in a hard run race for vocabulary skills, generally just seems to be at the front of the race constantly. We're just gonna run these blobbies down and just bludgeon them to death. And there we are. Blobbies are slain. What does this do? Spring some traps. I'll take the XP. I don't really care about the traps, but I will take the XP. I will take lockpicks. I will... Oh, my inventory's full. Well, we need to resolve that. I'm gonna throw some more traps into the Horadric Lootfisk orb. I always wondered how they never got sued for using Horadric as part of their... I don't know if I want block chance and dodge. Yeah, I don't know how much nimbleness affects it. If nimbleness gives you a ton of... I probably should have checked. I bet it'll allow you to check. That was an idiotic move on my part, but whatever. What's done is done, in the words of Millencolin. Alright, so we're in reasonable shape with regards to our inventory. I'm not going to step on that teleporter. It wants me to, but I'm not going to. I don't like taking chances, guys, so if you're sitting there just raging at the screen like, "What are you doing, Splattercat? You never take chances." That's because I like winning at roguelikes. I just don't like taking chances. And we are doing really well, and I just don't want to screw it up by doing dumb stuff, which is usually how I mess up my games. If you saw my War Z playthrough, I screwed up a perfectly good playthrough by doing incredibly dumb stuff, like reading. There are very few times when being well-read makes you dumb, but that Let's Play reading made me incredibly stupid. So, getting a little bit of frame lag there, which is making me wonder if there's a room full of mobs nearby. And we appear to have recovered from our ridiculous lag spike. I don't know if I want to take a quest from Inconsequentia right now because I haven't tracked down all of the different shrines, and the shrine could be right next to that monster that we're actually trying to hide from. So I'm going to avoid that situation. There's an Thyric power cylinder, which is actually worth quite a bit of money, and we can also craft with it. I haven't seen any super useful recipes that use it, but... Come here, zombie. Let me ask you a question. Ha ha ha, I'm hilarious. I can't think of anything clever. You should always go for the easy joke. That's a little bit of comedic advice. The easy joke is always there waiting. It's always just sitting there. Some people will hate you for using it, others will laugh. I'm not worried about people hating me, and there's some chalk so I can make some steel. God, something is just going horrifically wrong with this recording process. Kind of wondering if a Windows update just decided to be a dick right now. I thought I turned them off. Ah well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the recording here because things seem to have just gone horribly, horribly awry with the recording. So I will see you guys in the next episode. This is Splattercat. Please do subscribe if you enjoy what I do, and I will see you in